This is a presentation of the Brutal Football League. Welcome to Week 6. Hang around for the play of the week. We start with Baltimore and Cleveland. Baltimore's Rob Roy forces a fumble in the fourth quarter and returns it for a touchdown to send the game to overtime. Cleveland is the home team and takes the 4 points. That gives Baltimore one play from 20 yards away to try to win the game with a touchdown. However, the Cleveland Bulldogs swarm the quarterback and get the sack. There you see the final score. Our next game features Detroit at Chicago in the second quarter. Quarterback Bobby Boone fumbles the ball. Detroit returns it for a touchdown to go up 14-0. However, Chicago mounts a comeback in the second half, recovers an onside kick, and has one play at the end of the game to try to tie the game. Chicago needed 58 yards to tie the game, but the pass was only good for 14. There you see the final score. Next, we have Green Bay and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's down by 3 points. With one play left in the game, they need to go 53 yards to score a touchdown and win the game. Quarterback Sweet Cake Veldertroff laterals the ball to the flanker, who laterals it back to him. However, he is sacked, and Green Bay wins the game. You see the final score right there. Now, let's look at the Northwest Warriors as they play the Oakland Dragons. The game is tied at 7. With time for one play left, Oakland kicks the 45-yard field goal, and there you see the final score. Wide receiver Victor Superstar Johnson catches a 1-yard pass for a touchdown as he helps the Dallas Bandits handle the Denver Owls. There's your final score. Now we will go to our play of the week. The Pittsburgh Pulverizers are up 10-6 over the Syracuse Avengers. Quarterback Jolly Roger has driven the Avengers down the field. There is time for one play. If the Avengers score a touchdown, they win. If they do not score a touchdown, Pittsburgh wins. Pittsburgh is lined up in their magnificent 7 defense. They are ready to go after the quarterback hard. I mean hard. What will happen here? Can the Avengers pull this out right now on the BFL Play of the Week? The ball is snapped. The defensive line is battling to get to the quarterback. The quarterback is looking at his receivers going down the field, and he has chosen a receiver, completes the pass, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse Avengers. What a way to pull this game out on the last play of the game. The Avengers get a big win. They'll stay on top of their division, and they're celebrating in the end zone. What a big play of the week. Quarterback Jolly Roger does it again. And there's your final score. As promised, the Syracuse Avengers are on top of the East. Cleveland is right there, right behind them. What will happen? The two teams play next week. In the Central, Tampa Bay and Detroit battling it out at the top. Green Bay is right there also. Don't forget about Chicago. Never forget about Chicago. In the West, Oakland is running away with it. The rest of that division does not look good at all. Garfield Sims from the Detroit Big Cats is your MVP of the week. 2 touchdowns rushing this week. Detroit is looking very tough. And now, here are your matchups for next week. Cleveland and Syracuse. Pittsburgh and Baltimore. Detroit plays Green Bay. Tampa Bay and Chicago. Oakland and Denver. and Northwest and Dallas. We'll see you next time for more of the Brutal Football League, exclusively on the BC Vortex channel.